Previously on Dessert Masters, the kitchen was bubbling with excitement.
Yay! We want you to make us a dish that celebrates bubbles, so let your imagination run wild.
And with a double elimination on the line,
I'm gonna go big or go home.
their dishes were mind-blowingly good.
Look at that!
There's a party in your mouth.
That was so much fun.
It's just perfectly crafted.
But it was the end of the journey for Darren and Alicia.
It's been an absolute privilege to cook alongside you all, and the future of pastry in this country is in safe hands. Kill it, guys!
Tonight, the plot thickens.
Are you ready?
Who will be through to the grand finale of Dessert Masters 2024?
Oh, there's a book, Millsy. Oh, it's the library. The reading's open.
I was hoping I would make it this far, but I just didn't know, when I saw the talent in the room. I know that tonight I just need to give my all. I've come so far, but this is my last chance to get into the grand finale.
Welcome to the semi-final of Dessert Masters 2024! Before we get to the story behind this enchanting display, just take a second to appreciate this moment because you have well and truly earned it. Kilograms of sugar, litres of cream, plenty of chocolate, and a couple of tears. All of that has led you to be here tonight. You are 5 of the most talented pastry chefs in the country. And now comes down to this. This cook is the gateway to the grand finale.
Christy, what have you proved to yourself?
That I still got it, that I still can do it. You know, like you can be a mom, you can be a mom again and again and still come back and probably become a better version of yourself.
For God's sake. You just got me. Yana, you came so close to winning the Coupe du Monde.
Yeah.
Does that drive you to get to the finale even more?
It always drives me when I'm that close. I always want more.
Well, Amory, it's time to hit the books. Let's get this semi-final started, shall we?
Let's do it. The 5 of you are so unique. We know each of you have stories to tell. And tonight, we want to hear them and taste them. Bring us a collection of desserts, then when eaten all together, tells a story. One with a tasty beginning, middle, and end. That's right. We want you to bring us 3 dishes. That could be based on a personal experience or your favorite fairy tale. The only limit is your imagination. We're giving you 3.5 hours.
3 dishes in 3.5 hours sounds like a lot to do, but at the same time, that crazy in me is kind of saying, ooh, maybe I can do this, maybe I can do that, and kind of building up what I can do in my head.
The 3 of you who impress us the most will win a spot in the grand finale. Mel, should we do this?
Let's do it. This is a semi-final. Hit us with your best plot. Your time starts now!
Oh my God, oh my God.
Oh my God, it's real.
Open sesame.
It's real, everyone.
What am I making?
What am I doing?
I don't know. Behind. Super ripe. Me love it.
Coming to Dessert Master has been a rediscovery of who I am
till tonight's cook. So I think it's only fitting for me to tell the story of how I become a pastry chef. All right, keep this out. How I have to move to 3 different countries to land myself here a spot in Australia Dessert Master. I think that will be an interesting story to tell.
Amaury, we finally made it. It's semi-finals time.
I think this is one of the biggest challenges we've set so far. They have 3.5 hours and 3 dishes to make. I'm very excited to know what they have to tell us with those 3 dishes.
Yeah.
Do you think it will be something more personal, or they will pick their favorite, it's a fairy tale?
I wonder. I mean, I think that that's the beauty of the brief, is that you could tell us about a fairy tale, your favourite childhood story, or it could be a story about who they were and who they are now. Either way, we still get a glimpse into who they are.
I feel that the crying gods are touching me right now, so yeah. I have a lot of emotions. I'm gonna put it all in today.
I grew up being quite a closed-off person, like not wanting to show that side of me. But I felt like expressing myself through my pastry has been kind of that little door open to really showing who I am. And this is why telling my story is really important.
Hey, Yana.
Hello.
I'm seeing a lot of coconut-related activity on your bench and some lime. That's already making me salivate because the smell is beautiful. Tell us, what's your story?
So I am creating 3 different dishes today. This is based on the story of my parents. The reason why I am here today is because of them. And this is my way of showing my appreciation for everything that they've had to give up and everything that I have today.
Emotions are running high in this kitchen tonight.
It's already started.
Yeah.
So my first dish is based on the flavours that I remember my mum making when I was younger. So that comes from her country. It's called East Timor. Basically, she used to make this glutinous kind of cake, steamed cake.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do my own version of it. So I'm doing a sago pudding dessert with a big slap of coconut.
Amazing. Well, we love coconut, so I think that that's wonderful.
Yeah. So my next dish is based on, because they were refugees, and so they kind of went around to different countries, and one of them was Portugal. And so I'm taking something that is really emblematic of Portugal. So I'm working on my version of pastel de nata, which is a custard inside filo pastry, which I love.
Wow.
And the last country which I went to was Australia. And so taking a bit of my French training infused in with what is typically Australian, which is the pavlova, but in the form similar to a millefeuille with different layers, which make up a pavlova millefeuille.
But for me, it's a beautiful story, and I really can't wait to see it on your plate.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
Thanks.
I know that these dishes mean a lot to you, and we've seen you bounce back time and time again, so you can do this.
I'll get it done.
Right.
Thank you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is John
Pumpkin
doing? What is he doing?
Oh, big pumpkin, really big pumpkin.
I'm going to call my dishes fairest of them all, so Snow White inspired today.
My strategy throughout the competition is to embrace every brief with a different side of pastry.
Making your own mochi. Interesting.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, dog.
I really want to show different sides of technique and of myself.
First dish I'm going to do is from an early scene in the film where she makes soup for the 7 dwarves. So I'm going to do soup with a fairy tale pumpkin here. He's going to have a whipped cinnamon caramel in the centre, and that's going to be topped with white chocolate flames to resemble the cauldron where the soup is made. I'll have the 7 dwarves around, which is actually tonka bean and bitter grapefruit ice cream wrapped in a mochi shell, and then we'll pour a pumpkin and grapefruit consomme in front of the judges. The next dish, she cooked a gooseberry pie, so I'm going to do a refined version of that. And then I'm going to finish with the poison apple. It's a caramelia chocolate crème sitting on a cinnamon biscuit. Going to have an apple sorbet and then a glass sugar apple. Hi-ho, hi-ho, off to work we go. The scariest technical ability is the sugar dome for sure, so I need to make sure I'm in a good spot before I start blowing sugar. Sweating.
3 into the finale and 3 hours to go.
was quick.
Oh, John. Don't kill me. The final countdown.
Wait, what? Is he cutting potatoes? That's weird. I'm interested to know what the story is.
Today, I really would love to tell the story of my history here at MasterChef. So I'm doing 3 dishes today. They're a reflection of, like, the highs that I had here. I've made all of these dishes on MasterChef previously, but one thing I was always, like, kind of sad about when I was here is I just didn't feel like they were super refined. This time, I want to show you that not only my stuff is quite delicious, but it can be super refined.
Hey, Reese.
Hey, guys, how are you?
What story are you telling us tonight?
So the first dessert's going to be a play on the first dish I ever made here, which was splattered on the plate. I'd love to recreate that in, like, a more sophisticated way. The second dish I want to make is a rum bubba, which I made for Katy Perry.
Oh, I love rum bubas.
Yeah, me too. And then the final dish is a, I called it at the time, I'm not sure if you remember, it was called a potato stack.
I remember.
It's textures of potato.
A potato in a dessert?
Yeah, yeah.
I've never seen this before. Well, Mel, I'm just gonna read you a little passage of my favorite book, French Grammar.
Okay.
Nous ne donnons ici que des verbes qui offrent des particularités communes à chaque groupe. Pour les autres, voyez la liste alphabétique des verbes. Particularité du présent. Au présent de l'indicatif, du radical devant. It means literally nothing.
Honestly, grammar is boring in any language.
Ooh, good.
Let's get this.
I'm pretty stressed about the time. 3.5 hours, it's super tight. Not a lot of time for 3 dishes, so I'm trying to really work with as much clarity as I can. I don't want to make any mistakes. So my story today is kind of about how this kitchen really shaped and moulded me. I really want to pay homage to how much I've grown and evolved in this kitchen. So the beginning of my story is based off the first thing I ever cooked back in 2014. I want to get up there and cook and show them what I can do so that I can get my own apron.
Right. Hello.
Hello.
Is that a panna cotta?
That is a panna cotta,
A
George.
demoulded panna cotta.
That's the way I like my panna cottas.
And that was a lemon panna cotta with bay leaf. And it just had a lot of elements in it. So I'm refining it today. I'm pulling it all back to do a little lemon and bay petit gâteau. Really simplified and a lot more of who I am today. Next, financiers. The second is a hazelnut financier, which is my back to win chapter. And then the third element in my story is about where I'm at now. I do lots of baking at home with my babies. Lots of cookies are made, so I'm actually making a cookie. I want this to be elegant and refined and really represent who I am today and what I love making. I'm very inspired by the books, so I think I'm going to write a poem today. My poem is going to be really the tie that brings these 3 petit fours together. Happy. Woo!
I'm absolutely buzzing. In the semi-final, I can't believe it. But only 3 of us are going to be through to the grand finale. I don't want to go home. Yeah, I know. I can taste the grand final. I've never achieved anything like this, so I really want to make it through. It's definitely been intimidating, you know, being in here with such big names. These are people I've been following for years. Amelia and Reese are playing this really humble game, like, oh, I'm just a home cook, but actually absolute weapons. What Jana's doing over in Paris is like, I couldn't even imagine doing things like that. And Christy, all the success she's had in Melbourne. And, you know, I'm just like the little guy from Melbourne. Hi-ho, hi-ho,
Skibbity-bitty-bo-bo. Da-da-da-da-da-dee-da.
Hey, John.
Hello.
Is this how you work out, John? Pumpkin lifter?
Exactly.
What's going on?
What story are you
I'm
telling
going
us?
to tell Snow White.
Snow White.
Snow White, yeah.
We all know Snow White as a story. What are the dishes?
First scene with food, she cooks the dwarves' soup. So I'm going to symbolise the dwarves running to the cauldron. I've got my pumpkin consommé cooked and cooling. I've got 2 types of ice cream that symbolise the 7 dwarves.
What's the next dish?
The next dish, she cooked a gooseberry pie. So I'm going to do a refined gooseberry tart, and I'm going to use Cape gooseberries, and then
Third and last?
the last, the poison apple, of course. It's going to be like caramel and apple ice cream with a little bit of sourness, and then a glass sugar apple on top.
Okay, so you're inflating sugar?
Yes.
So that's the last aspect of you we haven't seen. It's Sugar John.
Sugar John.
Sugar John.
To be honest, biting this off in the semi-final is such a big risk. But I know if I can pull this off, I'm going to have a really great chance of being in the grand finale.
Bring us a story we can't put down. 2 hours and 30 minutes to go.
I feel like I'm working on 5 different things at once, but I'm working on my rum bubba for my second dish. I'm trying to get the potato infused to the milk for my third dessert. And then my first dessert has a frozen element, so I'm working on that at the moment. The first dish I'm making today is called the Splat. This version is a mandarin shaboos, which has a macadamia crumb, a beetroot caramel, and a mandarin granita. I finished off my frozen element, it still needs to be decorated. I've done my caramel, granita's freezing, so like, first one's cold, second one's a hot dish. And the second dish I'll be making is my rum bubba. The elements will be my rum-soaked hot bubba with a hot chocolate mousse and a beautiful creme fraiche cream.
Hey, Riz.
Hey, how are you?
Tell me, what did Katy Perry thought of your rum bubba?
She had a little dance and made some origami.
Reese, this makes me feel like the... You're the tits, Reese.
Will you be the tits tonight?
You're the judge of that.
Let's hope so.
I hope so.
Hi, Johnny.
Love those.
Hi, Christy.
Hello, guys.
Dying to know, what are you cooking this evening?
I'm taking you in Christy's adventures around the world.
Love
in
it.
3 desserts.
Cheaper than a plane ticket. Fantastic. What's the first dish?
So the first dish is going to be Indonesian dish, inspired by street dessert called es campur. I'm going to sort of put it into like a petit gâteau form. It should have all of the components that you get in es campur. So you have the fermented cassava, you have the avocado, you have the jackfruit, you have the gula jawa, which is the pure coconut, sago, and a little bit of jelly in a coconut mousse.
Like, I've got my passport out. Where are we heading next?
The next will be France. So I'm going to pull a Mont Blanc. Very traditional French dessert. It comprises of a crunchy meringue shell, vanilla chantilly cream with chestnut cremeux, and this is sort of my take on it. Yeah, this is the first dish that I was trusted in when I was working at the Ritz.
I'm really looking forward to this because it is one of my favorite French traditional desserts.
Okay.
Yeah. Where are we going next?
We're going to Australia.
Let me guess, Lamington.
Yeah.
Your take on the Lamington?
My take on Lamington.
For real?
For real.
No, hey, I swear I guessed it. Boom.
If I can make my Australian husband fall in love with my Lamington, I hope I can make you fall in love with my Lamington as well. Thank you so
Good
much,
luck,
guys.
Christy.
Thank you.
It would mean a lot for my family if I could survive tonight's cook and go to the grand finale. It justifies all the hardships that we've done together as a family.
If I could win the Dessert Master, it would mean absolutely the world for me. It just like reset everything. It like brings back to Christy who just started this 15 years ago. That like, I want to go back to that little girl and that you can do it.
Don't let this be the final chapter. 1.5 hours to go. Woo.
How you going, John?
Yeah, not bad. You?
Yeah, good.
I've got my pie elements ready to go, cheesecakes and all my pastries ready. I'm about to move on to the sugar work. I need to take a deep breath here. In the pastry world, the poison apple in Snow White is really iconic. Just checking the temperature here. The old finger test. I have a really high standard that I want to produce. Sugar John really needs to come out and fight to make it to the grand finale. It's looking good, but I know this is make or break. This was a disaster. This is the hero item of my story today. I need this to get through to the grand finale, I know that.
John, what's going on?
Hi, Chef. Making a nice polished sugar apple.
Without that sugar apple, you have no dessert, right?
I have no dessert.
No third pastry.
That's right.
You got this, John.
Time is slipping away now. It's starting to get the best of me. I'm feeling really frantic, but I need to snap out of it. I need to get my head in the game, calm down and breathe, and really get this done.
Wow, they're really going for it. Of course, there's this underline of wanting to go to the grand finale, but I think before anything, they really want to tell us the story.
I think by telling us those stories that are so near and dear to them and who they are, there's so much emotion spilling out of the books onto the bench tops.
The one that got me the most is Yana's.
Yeah.
Doing an ode to your parent who self-sacrificed their whole life.
I think that really if she can draw on that emotion, it's going to bring out some beautiful dishes in her.
Right now, I'm working on my third dish, which is pavlova. I've got the meringue inside the oven, and I'm going to make my passion fruit mango and yuzu curd, which is going to be a layer in my pavlova as well.
I'm thinking about Christy and a similar story of travelling around the world and becoming who she is through that growth of being born in Indonesia and then going to France and, and learning to become a pastry chef there before coming to Australia and falling in love with this incredible country.
This is gonna be the base of my lamington. It is not the ordinary lamington. I'm gonna soak it with coconut panna cotta and raspberry jelly.
I know you've been a big part of Emilia's story. I cannot wait to see how it translates into the plate.
She has had this relationship with this kitchen over a decade, and in that time she has discovered who she is as a creative, and she's still discovering who she is now as a mother.
It's cookie time, third dish. I'm making little chocolate sablés, like a bitter chocolate short cookie, really thin. I'm gonna sandwich it with a passion fruit pâté de fruits, and then I'm gonna pipe around it a tonka bean ganache.
I'm also really excited to see what you think of Reese's potato dish.
It's super uncommon. I mean, it's something that do not belong in the realms of sweet. So I'm excited to see how he incorporates it and translate and read perfectly sweet.
I'm working on 3 dishes at the same time, so I finished off my Mandarin frozen shaboos. What am I doing? Rum bubba. I want to soak one. I just grabbed my rum bubbas out of the oven. They look so good. I'm really happy with them. I'm just going to let them soak in a rum syrup. So I'm just trying to juggle.
It is chaos in this kitchen at the moment. It's really manic.
Oh my God. There's a lot to do, like a lot to do. Working on the potato cream now.
The third dish I'll be creating tonight is a potato dessert. It's the last dessert I ever made on MasterChef, which got really amazing feedback and gave me a lot of confidence.
I call it like a potato stack. Some fried potato. Underneath that is a potato creme, a raspberry granita, a little bit of beetroot in there, and on top of it is a smoked salted chocolate ice cream. I want to recreate that today in the most elegant way. Instead of using potato chips, which I made by like mandolin potatoes and cooking them, I'm making wafers myself from scratch. I'm making a really beautiful creme diplomat with potato, and I'm going to try and bring life to it by adding ginger and rosemary to the dish.
So it enhances the flavors of the dessert, but doesn't taste like potato.
Things are getting serious in here. 30 minutes to go.
That's really flies, man.
For the lamington, my sponge is done. I take it out of the oven.
Oh my God.
And it's just too thin. It's not going to be able to absorb all the coconut panna cotta. It's going to taste like biscuit, not going to taste like sponge.
Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna put it here.
I cannot fix this. I really need this to be able to tell my Australian story. I have no other choice. I just have to redo it.
I'm not feeling good about that, but that's what we do as chef. We fix things.
Feeling very stressed. I'm blowing sugar for my glass, sugar apple, and it's not working. They're just collapsing in my hand, and I'm starting to get really on edge here. If I don't absolutely nail this apple, it's going to cost me my ticket to the grand finale.
Look at this. There you go. Boom. Now you can smile.
Took me a while to warm up, but I got there in the end, so happy now.
I feel like I'm okay. I haven't really stopped to think about it, but I think it's okay.
I start to assemble my millefeuille pavlova, and the layers are looking great. What is missing, though, is something which is going to really bring it all together.
For the 3 dishes, I'm currently working on a little plate for my desserts to sit on. I'm going to create a wave out of sugar. Why I've picked a wave is because in my parents' journey, what connected all these countries was water.
Water has a lot of meaning to me. It's continuous. It is always moving, and it's like renewal. And I feel like this represents exactly what they have been through.
I need to curve my plate, and which I need to take off right now. And then I need to, oh, it doesn't want to come off.
I slowly go in to pull it, and I suddenly realize, it's solidified. And as I'm pulling it, snap. There is less than 15 minutes to go, and I've shattered my sugar wave. I'm feeling bewildered.
Don't let it shake you. Don't let it shake you. All right, just keep going strong.
I'll keep going.
If you need to just take a moment and breathe. Yeah?
Yep.
This is really all or nothing.
You can do this, okay?
I can do this. Okay.
I just need to make it again.
The plate is essential in my dish because it brings together the desserts in the way that will tell my story. My parents deserve that.
It's up to you how this story ends. 10 minutes to go!
Come on, guys.
Oh, my goodness.
Run. Proceed.
I'm at the stage where I'm about to assemble my first little lemon cake. Okay, Batty would froth. I do think it's much better than my first time here.
So good.
24-year-old me would be very proud. Now it's time to dip my financiers in the Rocher chocolate. I'll finish it with a whipped praline ganache and some tempered chocolate garnish. And then I'm going to pipe a tonka bean ganache into my final dish, my chocolate tonka passion fruit cookie.
This is the time. This is the moment. Yes. Damn.
Damn, girl.
Damn, girl.
I'm so excited to read my poem to the judges because I feel like it brings it all together. It tells my story.
Oh, now you decide to be okay.
I take my second sponge out. It's looking good. I'm like, this huge sigh of relief. This is the sponge how I want it. I'm glad I redid it again. Now I just have to assemble them. To build my lamington, I pour coconut panna cotta on it and top with the raspberry jam and just keep repeating the layer until I got the size that I want. I'm finishing my lamington right now, considering that I have to redo my sponge. It came out nice, so the decision to redo it again was absolutely a good decision.
3 minutes to go. Allez, allez, allez. Come on, guys.
I've tasted the pumpkin soup. Seasoning is perfect. I've got my ice cream dwarves around the cauldron.
It's how I pictured it, so I hope it's enough to get me through. For my gooseberry tart, managed to write Amori and Mel on the plate, so hopefully that's a nice touch. I did manage to get everything done. It was just a lot more stressful than I expected.
I've just put the sugar apple on. It looks amazing.
Book yourself a one-way ticket to the grand finale. 1 minute to go.
The very last minute is just I can't even explain it. It's like hurricane has just like run through. I've had to redo my wave. It's looking great. I gave it all I had.
Time's up in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hands up.
Look how dirty I am.
I love you. I love you too. You're amazing.
I'm really happy with all the elements. They're flavors that I know and I trust, and it probably isn't like a really French thing to put vegetables in desserts, but I'm excited for Anne-Marie to try it.
They're all my favorite desserts. It's just that I have never done 3 of them in 3.5 hours. So
I'm happy with my dishes. Those dishes tell the story that I would like to tell. I just hope they're enough to put me to the grand finale.
Hey, John.
Hello.
Wow. John, tell us the story.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So, first scene in the film, the 7 dwarfs gather around the cauldron and enjoy soup Snow White has prepared for them. This is a pumpkin consommé, bitter grapefruit ice cream in mochi, white chocolate flames. Second food scene of the film, she bakes a gooseberry pie, the almond sweet paste, candied Cape gooseberries down the bottom, and green kiwi, as they used to be known, Chinese gooseberries. And she writes grumpy on top. So I didn't want to call anyone grumpy. So
why?
And then, of course, to symbolize the evil queen, the apple. Cooked Granny Smith apples and made an ice cream, caramel chocolate cremeux, and the glass apple.
You have this really affable, kind of bashful demeanour about you, but I know behind that is someone who has such a strong sense of conviction and killer instinct.
I think you're absolutely correct. The fun part of it is what's the glory of it, I guess, but it's hard work and it's dedication and discipline and sacrifice and long days and long nights.
Could you see yourself lifting that trophy on grand finale evening?
I would love to be lifting that trophy.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Ready?
Yes.
It's so thin.
That's what you want with sugar. This is a real dessert with character. Starting with the first one, I love the chewiness of the mochi that surrounds perfectly the ice cream. The consommé layer soup on the bottom is just right. I love that he's really hitting us with so many different textures, finishing by the twill. Perfect, thin, snappy, crunchy.
The tart that was playing the role of the pie, I thought was utterly charming. So you see the two layers of the golden and the regular kiwi that are masking that lovely cheesecake beneath it, which was airy but rich at the same time.
And the crown jewel, the sugar apple, the deadly apple.
I'm not that surprised that that apple looked the way that it did because he dedicated a huge amount of real estate during the cook to getting that particular part perfect. He made the right choices at the right time to give us a series of dishes that I can find zero fault in.
This is elevated, and it takes a little bit of thinking to actually appreciate it, but it's completely flawless.
I feel like I got the world's biggest tray.
You do.
Reese, what's the story?
This is a story of my time on MasterChef. The first dish here is the first dish I ever made on MasterChef in 2018. I called it the Splat Dessert. Here is the dish that I made for Katy Perry. It's my rum baba. Then we finish with the potato stack. The whole point of me wanting to create this today is to show to you guys that every element of what I've done before may have been great. I just didn't have the skill or the vision to plate.
Okay, well, I think we'll taste.
Cool,
Thank you so much, Reese.
Thank you.
Do you want to do one? I do the other
Sure.
one. Oh. Oh.
Where, is it missing the syrup? Like, is it missing the soak?
Oh, Baba, you should be able to go through it with no resistance.
Oh, maybe some of the pressure of the semi-final has gotten to Reese because I can taste it in every single dish. And I'm heartbroken for him. We'll start off with the shaboust and the granita. I feel like there are just too many sweet and savoury elements competing, and they haven't been tamed quite so successfully. Moving on to the rum baba, I remember it to be syrupy, generous, and I'm not getting that here.
All the alveoli within the sponge should be gorged with syrup. It should be rich. It should be strong in flavor. There is no flavor.
And then the potato dessert. The potato twills are soft. It's like a soft meringue. It wilts under the touch of the cutlery. The other dominating factor in this dish is the ginger, which is sharp, and it's definitely present. It's so present, in fact, I can barely taste potato at all. Wow. Let's start with the story of this dish.
This is the journey of my parents as refugees. So the first dish is a representation of something that my mum got from East Timor, which she still makes for us. It is a sago pudding.
So from East Timor, where do we travel next?
We're traveling to Portugal. I am revisiting the pastel de nata. From Portugal, we're taking a little voyage to Australia, where they've been for more than 40 years. I've decided to revisit the pavlova with layers of coconut mousse, mango and passion fruit crema, and meringue.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yana.
Thanks for this opportunity. Thank you.
I love the transparency and the curve on the sugar display.
I'm almost glad she broke it to remake it because I think the complexity in the colours melding together gives almost a more dramatic
an extra
kind of
dimension.
effect. What I love about these dishes the most is that they feel so much warmer, so much more personal than a lot of the desserts we've seen from Jana. Starting off with East Timor with the sago pudding, it's just a celebration of coconut in many textures and in many, many layers. Moving on to Portugal, that custard is really silky, it's really rich. I think the orange gives a really lovely dimension to the custard itself.
The Australian dessert, the emblematic pavlova, is definitely the freshest out of them all. The meringue, because of the shape and the thickness, is perfectly dry at core. But I think the pastel de nata is a bit on the sweet side.
Yeah.
Hey, Emilia.
Hello.
What's the name of your story?
The name of my story is A Poem of Petit Fours. So the first is the lemon and bay leaf, and it is a gentle nod to the very first dish I ever cooked in the MasterChef kitchen. The second is my hazelnut financier with a whipped hazelnut praline ganache, and that is a nod to my time during Back to Win. And then the third is the passion fruit and tonka cookies. And it represents me now.
I feel like a bit of a poetry recital. What do you say?
Okay. This is the story of a little girl who dreamed of becoming a pastry chef. Life had other plans, so MasterChef came next. Then wedding cakes came singing. Raspberry white chocolate, said the bride, but something was missing. She wasn't filled with pride. So she went back to win. She practiced and found her groove. She timed it so perfectly, making her next big move. This is the story of a young woman who dreamed of becoming a pastry chef. And while her training was lacking, she put it to the test. So she took on the Titans. She went swinging with punches in the hopes she could join them and impress the judges. This is the story of a young mother of two, showing her babies nothing can stop you.
Love it.
Thanks.
We can't wait to taste this. Thank you so much, Emilia.
Enjoy.
Bro.
It's so fantastic. This is so good. Starting with the lemon mignardise, the sablé is baked to perfection. You see the color here. He has the perfect snap, the perfect bite on it. The lemon mousse is so soft. You can feel it when you bite into it. It's like biting into a little cloud. The hazelnut financier is so rich, yet so light. The flavors is so straightforward. I really, really like it. My favorite has to be the last one. Often pâtes de fruits are very sweet, but this has just the perfect texture and it pairs so well with the tonka whipped ganache and the crunch from the chocolate sablé. I mean, home run. She did it.
I feel so lucky to have met Amelia a couple of years ago, and even then she was impressive. There are dishes that I can never get out of my mind. Those dishes have a new set of friends because these are unforgettable.
Go, Christy.
I'm happy with my dishes, so if this is going to be my last cook, I'm going out literally putting my heart on a plate. Hi.
What do we have here? Nice.
Wow.
I would love to hear this story.
This is my story from Indonesia to France to Australia, but I would like you to have it backward. I'd like you to have the lamington first because that's the person you know. Then I want you to move to the Mont Blanc because that's the cuisine that was still very guarded by technique, by flavor. Comprises of the chestnut, chantilly, meringue, and blackcurrant. And to finish it with Indonesia, actually, because that's the person you probably have never met. It is where I started, the curious little girl.
who wants to see what she can be in the world of sweet. Yeah. It's basically cocoa pandan mousse. I have a caramelized jackfruit with mango, avocado, and fermented cassava cream. And on top of it, I have a coconut pandan jelly veil.
Thank you very much, Christy.
Thank you, Christy.
Thank you. Ooh.
Talk about sexy. Look at it dance. This is very sexy as well.
I rather enjoyed getting to know Christy through her dishes. That is an A++ Lamington. It's an unmistakable flavour profile. It makes me proud to be Australian, and it was a fantastic way to start.
Moving to Paris, as a Mont Blanc lover, this one did not disappoint. It is everything I love about Mont Blanc. The texture are all soft and creamy. The meringue shell is perfectly baked. The blackcurrant with the acidity off balance, the richness of all the elements. This is a very well executed Mont Blanc.
And then to Indonesia, the es campur. It's just a dish of textures. It's also a dish of unapologetic tropical aromas. And I think it's a lovely glimpse into who Christy was when this all began for her. Her love of sweets is very obvious in a dish like this. That semi-final was one for the history books. Those dishes were a window into who you are as chefs and as people. And we loved what we saw. For three of you, the next time you set foot in this kitchen, it will be the grand finale. Amory and I have made our decision.
The three of you going to the grand finale of Dessert Master 2024 are... Emilia. John. And Christy!
Reese, our cake boy, every time you enter this kitchen, you leave an even better cook. How are you feeling?
Really honoured that I got to show off a lot of stuff that I like to make and what I like to do back home. Of course, like, to work with you guys has been a dream, and these people, like, they already know what they mean to me. Like, I've had such a blast.
Yana, you are a force to be reckoned with. You've proven that in every single cook. Your parents must be so proud of what you've achieved in this kitchen and outside of it, and so are we.
Thank you so much. I think I've cried enough tears today. But it was an amazing experience. I took so much away from it, from all these people, some awesome friendships as well, and I can't wait to see the final.
My cup feels full after this competition. I'm very proud with what I've done, and I believe that I've really represented myself to the best that I know how.
Emilia, John, Christy, you three are not here by accident. All of you produce epic dessert trilogies we could not put down.
The next time you set foot in this kitchen, one of you will be named Australia's next dessert master.
I can't believe it. I've done it. I'm in the grand finale.
Can you believe it? This is right up there with some of my biggest career achievements. I know both Amelia and Christy are absolute weapons in the kitchen. Their flavours are spot on. So this is going to be the toughest cook I've done yet.